What if I told you that the world's second largest economy, with its jaw-dropping growth and cutting-edge technology, might also be standing on the edge of a cliff? China, a land of contradiction. On one hand, a superpower reshaping the global order. On the other, a ticking time bomb facing enormous internal challenges. So, is China the world's next unstoppable force? Or its next big problem? Over the past 4 decades, China has transformed from an isolated agrarian society into a global powerhouse. Its cities have risen from the dust in record time, its factories power the world's supply chains, and its tech giants rival Silicon Valley. With nearly 1.4 billion people, it's not just a country, it's a continent. And yet, beneath the shiny surface, cracks are beginning to show. Let's talk about the economy. Yes, China's GDP is massive, but growth is slowing. After years of explosive expansion, the country is now grappling with debt, an aging population, and a shrinking workforce. Real estate, once the engine of growth, is in serious trouble. Evergrande's collapse sent shockwaves through the economy, and millions of middle-class families who invested in property are feeling the pain. Youth unemployment is surging, and the promise of a stable, prosperous future is starting to look shaky. And what about politics? The centralization of power under Xi Jinping has tightened control but reduced flexibility. Decisions once made by consensus are now often made by one man. This level of control helps maintain stability, but at what cost? Critics say it stifles innovation, deters foreign investment, and pushes talented individuals to leave. Meanwhile, tensions with the West are rising. From trade wars to tech bans, China is finding itself more isolated, even as it tries to project strength. Then there's the issue of trust. Internationally, many nations admire China's rapid development, but they also worry. Is China playing by the rules of global cooperation or rewriting them? Its influence in Africa, Asia, and Latin America is growing fast, often through ambitious infrastructure projects like the Belt and Road Initiative. But some see these moves as debt traps or strategic power plays. Domestically, censorship and surveillance raise questions about freedom and transparency. A strong state can be efficient, but it can also be oppressive. So here's the dilemma. China is a rising superpower, but its rise is complex, filled with contradictions. It offers a model of success that many developing countries admire. Yet it also sparks fear about dominance, about fairness, about the future. Can China balance power with responsibility, growth with sustainability, influence with trust? Whether you see China as a superpower or a super problem depends on where you stand and what you're willing to see beyond the headlines. But one thing is certain: China's choices in the next decade will shape the world we all live in. If this kind of global analysis gets you thinking, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned. We're diving deep into the stories that are shaping our future. Don't just watch the world change. Understand it with us. See you in the next video.